what it felt like to sort of see your brother's
health.
Yeah, deteriorating. I'm sure it was over the period of years. But
well,
what was that like?
It wasn't. It wasn't.
It kind of
it wasn't.
Snuck up on you?
It was fast, man. It was sad because he was probably pre-diabetic for a long time, or and he went to San Tropez with his family. This is how fast it happened, in my opinion. He went to San Tropez with his family, and he put on the boat shoes, the Louis Vuitton boat shoes, whatever. It cut his toe when he put it on. And his toe was bleeding the whole time he's in San Tropez, which was like 2 weeks. He comes home. We're pulling up at the house together to go see mom. And he gets out the Uber. I'm getting out of my car. He's getting out of Uber. I'm like, what you doing at Uber? Nigga, like, what are you doing? Hey, I can't drive right now. I'm like, what's wrong? He said, man, I cut my toe while I was in San Tropez. And I was like, okay, what's that smell? Because when he got the car, I'm like, God damn. He started laughing. He said, yeah, the Uber driver was complaining too. He said, my toe that I cut, it stinks. So he gets inside. He asked my sister to fix the thing to soak his foot in and clean it up for him. She's like, no problem. She said when she got to the bottom, she looks at his foot and she sees like the bone of his big toe. Like that's how deep the hole is. Oh. And she's like, Irv, this is past my like nursing job. I can't do this. I don't know how to do this. He said, what are you talking about? He said, I can see your bone like it's bad. He said, just wrap it up. Irv don't give a fuck. He said, just wrap it up. I'm fine. And she's like, you need to go to the hospital. He's fighting. She finally convinces him to get a nurse to come to the house. Nurse comes to the house. She looks at it and she says, you got to get to the hospital. You're going to lose your toe, if not your foot.
Wow.
If you're lucky. This is what the nurse says. Then it got serious. She goes to the hospital. The doctor says, we're going to have to take your toe. People didn't know he lost his big toe, his right toe first. This was the spiraling side of the decline of his health. He goes in. They take his toe. He's fine. He has a couple episodes in between. I'm giving you the fast version. He has a couple episodes in between where he wasn't feeling good, goes to the doctor. I know a doctor told him if he doesn't fix his health, he won't be here in 3 years. And I'm in the hospital with him. I'm like, boy, are you listening? Are you hearing this? Like, I'm there when he, I'm there. His family's there. His kids, everything. And goes to LA. And I would say after that day when that doctor said that, I'm going to say it's about 6 months later. 7 months later, and he has his first stroke. Wow. And I fly out from New York to LA, stay with him for about a month and a half with his family and kids and everybody. They're all there. And I didn't think he was going to make it. Completely honest, I didn't think he was going to get through that moment. He wasn't talking, nothing. I stayed in the hospital with him every day. I'm talking to him all night, like, yo, wake up. I know you good. I know you hear me, this and that. Da, 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 da. He comes through in about a week and something. And I'm like, you going to get out of here. You could beat this. Stay with him, do rehab with him. About a month and a half, he's on his feet. His left side was in paralysis, but by the time I leave, he could use his left arm, left leg, whole thing. And I'm like, you're going to get through this whole thing. Just got to eat right, work out, follow this, and that's it.
Yeah, not to interrupt you, but was your perception of him that he was living a relatively healthy lifestyle, or was he still diet, exercise? I mean,
Adam, I hope you're eating right. I hope everyone hear me changes his food. That's all it is. Yeah, it's food.
Huge.
That's all it is. It's diet. He would drink the Martelli apple juice. Right? Is that it? That apple juice Martelli or something?
People
like
love that shit.
They love it.
Yeah.
Killer. Orange
tons
juice,
of sugar.
Tropicana.
Yeah, you think juice
Killer.
is fine. That's tons of sugar.
He's thinking it's fine. It's not. And he would drink so much of that shit. And then he had a trainer. He had a personal trainer and a chef. He's eating better, but he would still go out and cheat. And in the last stroke that he had, that basically took him was he was out and ate some Chinese food. And when he went in the hospital, he never came back out of that. He was basically I would call it a diabetic coma, and he never came out of that. And he was still there, would respond. You talk to him, he would do things that you told him. He would still respond, but he was not coherent.
Damn, I'm so sorry. That's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Did that like how did you make sense of that? Like just seeing your little brother.
I promise you, I didn't. I still haven't.
Yeah,
I haven't. People see my Instagram and see posts. I still haven't been able to form words to tell them, to say, to talk, explain. I have person Ty, she does all my posts. I would tell her I need a post for my brother, and she would get the pictures together, or I would send her some stuff. She would write it up, send it to me, and then I read it and say, okay, go ahead. But me physically, I have not done it yet. I still can't believe he's not here. I talk to him every morning. I just can't believe he's not here. Like, we had so many plans. I'm like, motherfucker, you left me with all this shit, man. Like, to do by myself. Like, how? Like, I just knew after I left him that first time, I just knew he had his personal trainer. I knew I was going to see Irv better than ever. Like, in better shape ever than before. I know we talked to his sons. They felt the same way. And he didn't do it. And he could have did it. I think he really, honestly, I think he wanted to check out.
Really?
It's only because he wanted to see my pops. He kept talking about him too much. And I would say, don't say that, bro. You're going to see him when you see him. We all miss him. You know what I'm saying? But you can't act like you want to see him today or now.
Wow.
And when I say he wanted probably to check out, it's because he still would cheat. So that's something inside of him. That's the first stroke, he did that for his family, in my opinion, because he was that bad. I thought he could have checked out then if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Oh, the mind is very powerful. If you don't want to be here and you're in that kind of condition, you won't be here. He fought through it for his kids and his family and our family, like, to do it and give it that old college try, let's say. He had lost his toe. He was probably pissed about that. But here he is. He could beat all of that shit, even with 9 toes. It's all good. You could win. You could do it. And that's the part that I didn't understand. And it's for me, like I said, I fight it every morning. Every morning I talk to him. The other day I broke down. I couldn't, and I didn't know why. His birthday just passed, the 26th of June. And it wasn't that day that I broke down. It was the next day. I get up, go to the bathroom in the morning, and I couldn't move. I was like stuck. And it was crazy. I never felt something like that before. But it's weird. I don't know how to better explain it. When you ask that question, I'm a person that I don't hide or duck from anything. I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand as much blessed life he had, and the kids and the family is like, just control the food and you're good.
Everything 420 really is the plug. They've got everything you need in one place. From top tier glass to new strains and even mystery boxes with surprise gear, their app is smooth, they ship quick, and there are always discounts going on. Use code NOJUMPER at checkout.